Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's second video, doing the European outlook for today's second video. So as was on a Thursday, we're having a detailed look at the weather. That's a week 10 days across Europe, and I should get on that for you in a moment. Just say that first. Video today is our 6 AM UK weather forecast. There's a 10 to 14 day with all of the rated features on the way later on this afternoon as well. Please like, share and subscribe on all of today's videos and content. And thank you so much everybody for doing that for GavsWeatherVids. Thank you so much everyone. So sorry everyone. Right, going to start off situation across Europe today, Thursday the 15th of August. Ridge of high pressure from the Azores high into western and southwestern parts of Europe, but low pressure in the North Atlantic coming in towards the UK and Ireland, keeping things more unsettled there. And a ridge over on the eastern side of Europe allows some very hot air to surge up from the south into southeast parts of Europe. You see this with the upper air temperatures very nicely, really hot in the southeastern corner, anywhere from Italy, the Adriatic, Balkans, all the way over to the Black Sea and southwards into towards Greece and Turkey. Extremely hot through there in those upper air temperatures. Very hot through Spain and Portugal, of course. Gets a little bit cooler further north, but still generally very warm across most central and eastern parts of Europe. It is cooler though in the extreme northwest. Outbreaks of rain into the UK and Ireland, pushing in towards Norway as well, so that quite heavy precipitation. Many areas are dry, but we have got some thunderstorms through southern parts of France down into the central part of Med, including the Balearic Islands of Mallorca, Menorca, Ibiza, and also Corsica and Sardinia. Mostly dry to the east of that into that very hot southeast corner. Just one or two rogue thunderstorms dotted about, and extremely hot there in that southeastern corner of Europe with temperatures widely into the mid to upper 30s Celsius. Also very hot in some parts of Spain and Portugal. Really warm to hot across most parts of Europe, but it is cooler out to the northwest, Ireland, Scotland, and particularly Norway, seeing temperatures rather on the cool side. Through to tomorrow, Friday, well, that weather system will be pushing southeastwards but weakening as it does so. Still the ridge over on the east side of Europe, and more low pressure out in the Atlantic. Upper air temperature show that the heat wave continues in this southeast corner, blisteringly hot through there, and heat beginning to gather from North Africa in towards some parts of Spain and Portugal as well. Out to the northwest, so the upper air temperatures are looking quite a lot cooler. Outbreaks of rain pushing into northern France and into the Low Countries, Belgium, and Netherlands, as well as Denmark and some of Sweden, fizzing out as it does so. More showers into Norway and northern and western parts of Scotland, and they have these big thunderstorms developing through southern and east parts of France into the south of Germany, particularly focused on the Alpine regions. And again, more storms likely for Corsica and Sardinia, but fewer for Mallorca, Menorca, and Ibiza. Otherwise, most parts of the Med will be dry, hot, and sunny, as will much of Eastern Europe as well. And check out these temperatures again, extremely hot from the Adriatic to the Black Sea. And most parts of Europe looking very hot as well. Once more, it remains cooler in the extreme north and northwest. That takes us through into Saturday. So still this hot ridge sitting over on the east and southeastern side of Europe. Low pressure all the time trying to get into the far north and northwest as well. The upper air temperatures remain exceptionally hot once more in the southeast corner. The heat wave lasts into the weekend, especially through the Balkans, over towards the Black Sea and northwards into towards southern parts of Ukraine. Exceptionally hot upper air temperatures there. Heat building again through Spain and Portugal, especially central regions. But it is cooler out to the northwest, so Ireland, the UK, Denmark, and up in towards Scandinavia and Nordic regions, we're seeing cooler upper air temperatures through there. Further heavy showers likely through France and Germany. Some thunderstorms mixing, especially over the Alpine regions. Some showers into the Med, but large portions of the Med actually looking mostly dry, I think, by Sunday. A few storms through mountainous areas of Italy. Maybe the heat and humidity just started to trigger a few storms into the southeastern corner as well. Further northward, some showers through the Baltic Sea states of Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania, and some rain moving in towards Norway. Again, we see the hottest of the temperatures in this southeast corner, exceptionally hot with those temperatures into the mid to upper 30s Celsius once more. And again, though, it does remain cooler out to the northwest once again. That takes us through into Sunday, where possibly some sort of a trough is beginning to develop with that humidity in the southeastern corner. But really unsettled weather remains in the North Atlantic, trying to get in with the jet stream. The upper air temperature continues to get exceptionally hot in the southeastern corner of Europe again, and in some parts of Spain and Portugal once more. Otherwise, it's warm or very warm, seen across much of Europe, but cooler out to the north and west. And check this out, some heavy showers and thunderstorms really getting going over Italy, up in towards southern parts of Germany and eastern France, and a few thunderstorms developing through the Balkans as well, I think, by the time we get into Sunday, although they are quite scattered at this point. Out to the north and the west, a lot of dry weather till more rain comes back in towards Norway. Again, we see the hottest summer temperatures anywhere from the Adriatic to the Black Sea. It remains cooler to the north and the west once more. And then on into Monday, well, pressure gradually just lowering across most parts of Europe, and new areas of low pressure starting to head in towards the far west and northwest. And notice, don't normally use highlights on these videos, but notice the remains of Hurricane Ernesto moving into the North Atlantic there. More about that in a mo. But in terms of the upper air temperatures for Monday, well, very hot again in the southeast corner of the heat patch, trying to push a little bit further northwards to the far southwestern corner of Russia. Very hot again from North Africa and Spain and Portugal. Once more, it remains that bit cooler out to the north and west. And now we start to see some big thunderstorms beginning to develop around the Balkans, over the Adriatic in towards Italy, and southwards down towards Malta as well. Could be some downpours for Corsica, Sardinia, but areas further west of that will be mostly dry, and much of the Greek islands are looking dry as well. More storms pushing northwards in towards Germany to the far west of Poland, and some showers around the Baltic Sea states as well. Wet weather coming in towards the UK and Ireland, some of that threatening Norway. Otherwise, many other areas mostly dry. Look where the heat is. Again, it's in this far east and southeastern corner, and through the Mediterranean, it remains cooler to the north and the west. And then on into Tuesday, well, low pressure pushing into northern parts of Europe, a little transient ridge building into the west and southwest Europe ahead of the remains of Hurricane Ernesto. And then a trough developing over on the east side of Europe again, with the upper air temperatures. The hottest temperatures are in the south and also in the east and southeast, cooler out to the north and the west. Further showers and thunderstorms likely in this southeastern corner, with some very heavy rain pushing eastwards through Norway and Scandinavia, down into Denmark, and also southwards into the Low Countries and Germany. Western Europe looking mostly dry, and much of the far east and northeast Europe mostly dry, except 1 or 2 rogue thunderstorms. The heat gradually drifting out a little bit further northwards, going in towards Ukraine in particular, and getting towards Belarus, and possibly even the Baltic Sea states a little bit, and into the far southwest of Russia. Again, once more, it remains cooler to the far west and northwest. We go on into Wednesday, developing areas of low pressure in the Atlantic, with a ridge ahead of it into, and that's remains of Ernesto, of course, with a ridge of high pressure through western parts of Europe once again. Upper air temperatures look coolest in the north and the west, warmest or hottest in the south and the east. Perhaps the hottest of the upper air temperatures just begin to ease a little bit further eastwards, maybe by the middle of next week. And in terms of precipitation, so wet weather through Scandinavia and Nordic regions, very wet through Finland, into the far northwest of Russia, and some wet weather in towards the UK and Ireland as well. Downpours over the Alps, and then to the west and to the east of that, a lot of dry weather. The thunderstorms begin to fade out through the Balkans, for example. And remain very hot in the extreme east and southeast Europe, and pretty warm to hot through the Med. It's cooler to the northwest, in fact, western Scotland and Norway, possibly parts of Sweden too, seeing quite autumnal temperatures by them. And then that takes us through into Thursday. Quite a bit of uncertainty, I have to say, by the middle of the second half next week, due to what happens with the remains of Ernesto. This particular GFS run wants to build higher pressure through the west of Europe, gradually starting to settle things down in West Europe and warm them up as well. A lot of dry weather through Western Europe, heavy rain, showers along spells of rain through Norway, Sweden, and in towards Finland as well. And some very heavy showers of thunderstorms through eastern parts of Poland. Few thundery showers scattered about here and there, but otherwise quite a bit of dry weather through central and also western parts of Europe, and hottest temperatures in the east and south beach, Streamer Med, begin to warm that patch a little bit through Western Europe. I'll just run you on today times. This is Friday 23rd, Saturday 24th, Sunday the 25th. Always looking a little bit more westerly, cooler, and more showery in the north and the west, but many areas mostly dry, sunny, and hot with the ridge of high pressure from the Azores to eastern parts of Europe. Okay, well, that's European Outlook this week. If you enjoy the forecast, please like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to be back a little bit later on with your 10 to 14 day, which will include all of the rate features. Come back for that later. For this week's detailed European Outlook, that's all for now. And thanks for watching.